Hello Coolers. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the latest on our beloved Lewandowski. The man, the myth, the legend, is having a slightly slower start to the season than we're used to seeing. Now, before you panic, let's get the facts straight. Louis not exactly slumping, he's just been nursing a muscle injury. And get this, the culprit? Too much bus travel during the pre-season tour of Asia. Can you believe it? The prolific goalscorer, known for his meticulous fitness regime, revealed in an interview with The Times that the long journeys and an uncomfortable bed in South Korea disrupted his sleep and left his muscles fatigued. He even spoke about his dedication to his fitness, changing his lifestyle at 21 to extend his career. He attributes his longevity to his early training in gymnastics and judo, which gave him exceptional flexibility. Despite being 37, Louis still feels he has 2 or 3 years at the top level. He's not just a footballer, he's a biological marvel, folks. This just goes to show that even the best need rest and recovery, and even the most disciplined athlete can be brought down by uncomfortable bus seats. But fear not, Coolers, he's back in action, and the goal-scoring machine is just waiting to be unleashed. So, let's show our support to our legendary striker. Alright Coolers, let's talk about tonight's match against Valencia. Unfortunately, it won't be at the magnificent renovated Spotify Camp Nou just yet. We're heading to the Estadio Johan Cruyff instead. But hey, a Barca game is a Barca game, right? Manager Hansi Flick has announced his squad, and there's some exciting news. Marc Bernal is back after a long injury layoff, that's fantastic news. But we'll be missing some key players. Lamine Yamal, Frenkie de Jong, Alejandro Balde, and Gavi are all sidelined with injuries. And Marc-Andre ter Stegen is still out for the long term. However, there's a potential debut on the cards. Rooney Bargi, our exciting new signing, is finally in the squad and could make his official Barcelona debut tonight. This is going to be a nail-biter, but with a blend of experience and fresh talent, we're going for that win. Visca el Barça. Oh boy Coolers, things are getting a little tense in the world of football politics. It seems our beloved president, Joan Laporta, has ruffled a few feathers at UEFA and FIFA. His outspoken views on the European Super League and the FIFA Club World Cup haven't gone down too well with Gianni Infantino and Alexander Ceferin. They're not happy about Barca's involvement in the Super League and the proposed La Liga game in Miami. And Laporta's comments about Inter Miami getting a wildcard entry into the Club World Cup while we were left out. Well, let's just say that didn't sit well with FIFA either. It seems Laporta's outspoken nature, while invigorating for Barca fans, might be creating some international tension. It's a situation that needs careful handling, and we hope Laporta can navigate these tricky waters for the good of the club. Let's hope for a smooth resolution to keep the focus on the pitch. Tonight could be a special night, Coolers. Robert Lewandowski could be making his 150th appearance for FC Barcelona against Valencia. In a recent interview with The Times, Louis discussed his future, stating that he believes he has another 2 or 3 years at a high level. At 37, he's defying expectations and feels as strong as ever. He's also had some amazing things to say about Lamine Yamal. Lewandowski has never seen a talent like Yamal's before, stating that he saw his exceptional ability at 15 years old. He's impressed by the young player's immense natural ability, but also warns of the immense pressure facing such a young prodigy in today's football world. Louis highlights the importance of maintaining the mental hunger needed for a long and successful career at the top. He also spoke about his own approach to managing younger players, learning to adapt his coaching style to suit the current generation. And finally, he names Barcelona amongst the contenders to win this year's Champions League. Let's get behind our legendary striker as he hits this milestone. Coolers, we've got a stat for you that might surprise you. Hansi Flick has managed Barcelona in 63 matches, and there's only been one game where both Lamine Yamal and Frenkie de Jong didn't play a single minute. That game? A 1-2 loss to Atletico Madrid. And it turns out, Barcelona's record isn't great when both Lamine and Frenkie are missing from the starting 11, even if one appears from the bench. This is crucial information as both are unavailable tonight against Valencia. This means that we're heading into tonight's game against Valencia without 2 key players. That means Marc Casado is likely to partner Pedri in midfield, while Rafinha and Marcus Rashford will probably start on the wings. Let's hope Hansi Flick can find a winning formula, despite the absences, and we can break this trend tonight. The injury to Lamine Yamal has sparked some serious anger within the club, and rightly so. A report from Sport details how manager Hansi Flick found out about the severity of Lamine's injury, and his reaction was explosive. Apparently, Flick was only fully informed on Saturday that Lamine's injury might keep him out of the Valencia game and potentially the crucial UCL clash against Newcastle. This is after Lamine returned from international duty with the Spanish national team, but without participating in training. Flick is furious with the Spanish national team for their handling of the situation, specifically highlighting that Lamine played significant minutes in both matches despite having pain. Flick, having experience as a national team coach himself, clearly feels that Lamine's welfare was not properly considered. He voiced his concerns in a press conference, where he clearly did not pull his punches. This isn't just about football, it's about player care and the responsibility of national teams towards their players. We stand with Hansi Flick and Lamine. Get well soon, Lamine. It's Valencia time, culers. We're facing a tough game tonight at Estadio Johan Cruyff, and Real Madrid are 5 points ahead, so we can't afford another slip-up. We're missing some key players through injuries. Lamine Yamal, Frenkie de Jong, Gavi, and Alejandro Balde are all out, and Ter Stegen is still injured. But there is good news, Marc Bernal is back. Let's talk tactics. Hansi Flick has some big decisions to make in defense. Gerard Martin will likely start at left back, Joan Garcia in goal, and Paul Kubasi and Andreas Christensen are likely to start at centre back. In midfield, Pedri and Marc Casado will probably start as a double pivot. Up front, with Lamine Yamal out, we'll likely see Rafinha on the right wing and Marcus Rashford on the left, with Ferran Torres possibly leading the line. A potential debut for Rooney Vargy? That's a possibility, but it's not guaranteed for now. It's going to be a tough match, but we have the determination and the talent to secure a victory. Let's go Barca. Barcelona is absolutely furious with the Spanish national team over their handling of Lamine Yamal's injury. Fabrizio Romano reported that the club is extremely upset, believing the injury was completely avoidable. They say the Spanish national team knew about Lamine's discomfort before the international break. Barcelona's medical team informed them of acute pain. Despite this, Luis de la Fuente played Lamine for over 70 minutes in both matches, even though Spain won comfortably early on in both games. Hansi Flick also expressed his strong displeasure in a press conference, highlighting that Lamine played with pain and didn't train between matches. This is unacceptable, and the club feels Lamine's welfare was not properly considered. The situation could have been avoided had Lamine been rested or substituted earlier. This is a serious concern and points to a worrying lack of communication and consideration for player well-being. We hope this situation can be resolved. Get well soon, Lamine. Tonight's game against Valencia is extra special for Robert Lewandowski. It's his 150th appearance for FC Barcelona. He hasn't started a single game this season due to a muscle injury, but tonight he will reach a magnificent milestone. Lewandowski has been absolutely phenomenal since joining us, scoring 101 goals and providing 20 assists in his 149 appearances. He has even scored hat-tricks against Valencia and Alaves. He has had a sensational time at Barcelona, winning 2 La Liga titles, 2 Spanish Super Cups, and a Copa del Rey trophy. And he's got a great record against Valencia, scoring 7 goals in 5 matches. Let's hope he celebrates his 150th game with a bang. Here's to many more memorable moments, Louis, Culers. Let's talk about tomorrow's game against Valencia. After drawing with Rayo Vallecano, we need to get back to winning ways. Real Madrid are setting a blistering pace and we can't fall further behind. It's a must-win game, and there's a lot at stake. The game was supposed to be our first at the new Spotify Camp Nou, but we'll be playing at the Estadio Johan Cruyff instead. We're also facing some key absences due to injuries: Frenkie de Jong, Gavi, Alejandro Balde, and most importantly, Lamine Yamal. Replacing Lamine's impact will be a huge challenge. Hansi Flick has some big decisions to make regarding the starting lineup. He'll likely use Pedri and Marc Casado in midfield. We'll have to see if Rafinha or Rooney Vargy will start on the wing. Let's hope for a strong performance and a crucial 3 points. Força Barça!